Hey everybody, today I am going to take a look at the HK First Response from Hogue Knives. This is definitely a cool knife for all of our EMTs and first responders out there. Comes with this really nice pouch that's MOLLE that you can attach to your equipment, which is really cool. And this is the First Response. This is a really nice knife for anybody who works in any sort of emergency situation. This can also just be a really cool everyday carry knife as well. So let's take a look at the blade. We'll start here. It's got a plain edge drop point blade made of CPM-S45VN steel. It's kind of the upgraded S35VN. Gives you a little bit more, I think it's a little bit better edge retention, a little bit stronger edge there too, less prone to chipping. This comes in a black coated blade. It's going to help protect the steel and just wear over time really nicely. So we've got dual thumb stud openers here, just riding on phosphor bronze at the pivot, but it makes it really nice to access an emergency situation. So either side of the knife, you can open it really fast, smooth deployment, right there when you need it. So really good blade shape on this, extra pointy for getting into tough areas as well. I really like that about it. So let's move down here to the handle. It's got this black and red colorway. Really cool for just, typical emergency looking colors for it. This is what Hogue is calling their new ChromaCut G10. So basically they just layer different colors and then they machine away different spaces. So you can actually feel these red spots here. They're kind of grooves. So it's a really nice tight grip on there. It's got texturing on the top part. Really good for, even if you're wearing a glove or if you aren't, you're having a good grip on this knife. So the ChromaCut scales look really good. It's got a oxygen wrench hole right here. In addition to the oxygen wrench, we've got this fold out seatbelt cutter here, which is very handy. Just locks back in there. It's got a little stud to it. We've got a glass breaker, of course, that every rescue knife should have. And if we flip it over to the backside, we've got a black pocket clip here set for tip up carry. It can be reversed to the other side, so lefty and righty approved on the First Response. And let's take a look at the lockup. So we've got Hogue's Able Lock, which is just a crossbar lock, which is ambidextrous and really easy to use. All you do is pull down on it and your blade is ready to close. So access from either side keeps this knife completely ambidextrous. So this is a really solid knife. I can see this thing being used over and over again for hard use situations that you can count on. Today we wanted to compare it with our GP exclusive Manix 2, just to give you a size reference here. Very similar overall. Blade length is very similar. Handle length is also very similar. It's about, Manix 2 size. So the First Response from Hogue feels really good in hand. I like that it's in their H&K line. That's usually kind of their tactical, First Response line that they make exclusively for HK. So really cool knife. You really can't beat the First Response. So if you like what you've seen here today, click the links below. Head on over to GPKNIVES.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay sharp.